And I'll go over here and see what's coming up for our broadcast.
It's doing that stupid starting soon thing. Again.
Oh, here we are. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. We're here. Oh. We're live.
Okay.
Yay! We made it. We made it live this time. All right. Thanks for posting that on our Facebook group. And I'm just going to put in here, hello, everyone. And we are live for our December 2016 Power Half Hour. Welcome to whoever is joining us live and whoever is coming on at a later date. We've got people over in our Facebook group. Do you want to post our link to the Facebook group in YouTube?
Oh, yes, sure.
Yeah, on YouTube. And we'll post it again in the description after we're off the broadcast. But if you want to join us over there, the replay of the Facebook group is there. And we chat about what the themes are that we've discussed. And you can reach out for support there. There's opportunities there to get some energy clearing work on the spur of the moment, as we're intuitively guided to offer that for flexible pricing, and all of that is explained in the group as we go. So we're glad that you're joining us on YouTube, and we definitely would like to invite you over to our community on Facebook as well. So we were talking just prior to coming on air, Amanda and I, and let me just introduce myself for anyone, and Amanda for anyone who don't know us. I'm Sandy Freschi. I'm a human design specialist and energy healer, life coach, energy guide, and my partner in all of this joyful, vibrant life Power Half Hour adventure is Amanda Young. We are the Tennessee duo. I'm in East Tennessee and she's near Nashville. So, and we are delighted to bring you our insights and inspiration, and to create a forum for you to come and contribute your insights, inspiration, and your energy to the cultivation of the joyful, vibrant life and the empowerment of your month. We do these monthly. So please come back and join us every month. So what should we start with?
Sorry.
Quicksilver.
I'm having trouble.
What happened there?
I'm having trouble with my YouTube and they keep putting ads up. Sorry, it froze on me.
Okay, so that's what happens. I think you said something about a Mercury retro, or Mercury in the shadow, or a Mercury retrograde coming in. I try not to pay attention to that because of I don't want to create a self-fulfilling prophecy in my life, but sometimes the technical issues and the communication issues make it really hard to ignore, and you kind of ask, what is going on? So
yes, sorry.
Oh. Yeah, so we're in December. It's December 4th, and we're coming into this place in the year where we are tying up loose ends and getting ready for a whole new adventure in the coming year. And we're collectively looking at themes and making adjustments so that we can start again relatively new, and take the wisdom that we've gained from our experience of the past and bring it into the new year. When I tapped into what we needed to focus upon in this Power Half Hour, I tapped into the sense that we're continuing the theme from last month's Power Half Hour of the darkening of the light in our outside world, and how that gives us an opportunity to illuminate our inner experience. And we have so many opportunities this month for that, with the holiday celebrations, the various religious and spiritual celebrations that happen in December, as well as the winter solstice, the longest night of the year, coming up in December. And it's really giving us that that grand finale, or that build up to the outer light, allowing us to create that inner illumination. We're also coming to the end of a 9-year cycle, if you follow numerology. And I'm not a numerologist. It's just something that is in our in our collective community consciousness of the people that we hang around with and listen to. And if you're not familiar with numerology, each year has a significant theme or a flow. And if you add the numbers of the year together, like 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 6, you come up with 9. And 9 signifies the theme of tying up loose ends, of coming to the end of a cycle. So in 2017, we're preparing in 2016 to end this cycle and come into a brand new one next year. So this is a perfect time to begin to evaluate and reevaluate where you've been this year and what's coming up for the new year. And as Amanda and I have been talking and putting this together, one thing that keeps coming up is the theme of community and friendships. And I'll let you talk about that, Amanda, but I just wanted to give this this framework of how December is such a powerful opportunity to begin to explore and illuminate your clarity around community friendships and your connections in the world, what you need to tie up and what you're bringing into the new year. So I'll let you, Amanda, take it from here and do share what you have tapped into and what you have been prompted to share. And then we, as always, we usually end up or come close to the end with a meditation that kind of sets it all and gives everybody something to work with in the month.
Okay. Well, as Sandy has said, I actually am a human design specialist, and I'm going to add a little bit of the human design flair, or the I Ching flair, to our discussion today. I've gotten a new set of cards that are based on the I Ching and the, how do you pronounce it, Sandy? Tao Oracle.
T-A-O, Tao
Oracle. And, you know, I was looking at the transits because I pay attention to those as well. And what kept coming up for me was the gate 37, which is the gate of the family, or the gate of friendship, or harmony as well. So there's many meanings for that. So today I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about what the gate 37 means. It's coming in right now really strong in the South Node, and it's also in Uranus right now, as well, or Neptune, excuse me, Neptune right now. And so it's kind of a theme that's going to be playing out for a couple of months, I think. So the gate of friendship, it's really about friendships, relationships, family, the type of energy that builds community. It's also about making connections, whether it's with friends, family, community, or even business. So this is a time to start looking at your life and reevaluating your relationships by asking questions like, who are your friends? Who should be your friends? What friends, unfortunately, aren't the friends you thought they were? Who do you need to establish boundaries with? Who supports your life and your current dreams? And kind of take a moment and take stock. We're going to talk about kind of hibernating a little bit in the month of December. And, you know, all these kind of questions started coming up. You know, Sandy brought up that we're coming to a close of the 9-year. And this is a time to kind of reflect on things that have happened in 2016. What do you want to keep? What do you want to keep in your life when you move forward in 2017 versus what didn't really work out for you with your goals or with some of your friends or even relationships or even, you know, your job maybe, or maybe you're going down the line with the business idea and it's not working out. It's, you know, you're like beating yourself against the wall. Maybe that's something that you need to reflect inwardly and see, you know, maybe what can I change? Or what are the distractions in your life right now that are keeping you from your goals or maintaining your goals? So it's really a perfect time, and gate 37 is actually in play, I think, right now perfectly for us to kind of reflect and to see what we need to tweak or revamp or toss out right now as far as ideas or direction or even, unfortunately, possibly friendships. So it also is about harmony, and anyone that has this gate in their chart, they're going to always be drawn to finding some type of sense of peace or harmony. It brings an urge to work toward peace, and even if the time is not right, to wait for peace. Not only for the peace of the world, but also inner peace. It's a gate of friendship, and the quickest way to create harmony is actually through community, which I think is a perfect time right now, because December with holidays and social gatherings and family functions, even if you're even typically a loner or a person that likes to hang out alone and doesn't really like all the social events, this is going to call you out to kind of be with others, because harmony and order within family and friends and community promotes success in all your affairs. That's actually what the I Ching says, is harmony and order with the family promotes success in all affairs. So I think the message is pretty clear with the gate 37, that even if you're normally one of those that doesn't like to get out and get social, that something is going to call you out. And I think that it's going to bring a nice balance and harmony to your life, and kind of bring you into a space where you can go inward and reflect back on, you know, what's gone on in the year and what's working for you and what's not.
Yes, I totally agree with that, Amanda. Thank you. And the inner peace part is so that's what really stuck out about this whole thing, because a lot of times, especially in this particular season, we tend to have to socialize with people that we normally wouldn't, or we tend to feel obligated to socialize with people that we normally wouldn't, or we're thrown into old family situations that may not be harmonious or have the potential not to be. And that inner peace part, with the peace that you can cultivate within yourself, can first of all illuminate what is, and bring light to what you no longer need to have in your life in terms of relationships. But it can also help to steady the harmony in your outer world, because when you're balanced and at peace inside, it affects everybody around you. You know, and as you were talking, I know that the gate 37 is very much about the agreements of the tribe, and you know, it's very much about our one-to-one relationships, or our relationships within our tight-knit group. But when we talk about transits, it's and I want to make this kind of put a broader perspective on this for people who are curious about what do these transits mean. It's not just about what's going on with you personally, but it's what we're all dealing with collectively. And if you can and if you've been watching the news, or just in tune with what's going on in the collective outer world right now, we're all moving toward this place of a deeper sense of harmony, or not, if you're you know, allowing the darkness out there to to dictate what's going on in here. However, you know, in our group, in Joyful Vibrant Life, we're looking at what's going on in here as our anchor for navigating through what's going on out there. So that inner peace and harmony has great power and impact in the collective as well. You know, to create, to influence the tribe, your knit tight knit group of people that you are with or are here to serve and to be with, to influence them into greater harmony through your own harmony, and then your group, your tribe, being able to be a beacon of harmony for the collective. So one thing builds on the other and broadens out to how we actually affect the world from our insides. So very cool. I think when you really tuned into the gate 37, I think that's really a powerful focus for December. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I guess we're ready to go into just a quick meditation, a quick focus. So if you're not driving or not doing something that requires you to keep your eyes open for your own safety, go ahead and close your eyes. And last month we kind of cleaned up the lenses of our inner eye, our third eye. And if you want to go back to that, if you're feeling kind of fuzzy, we can go back to the November Power Half Hour, but we're going to build on that this time. So take a few deep breaths, feel your feet on the floor. Not only do you have the potential for clarity in your mind, and not only is it important for you to see from your mind, but it's also important to have clarity in your heart. So let's start with the heart and breathe into that space in the center of your chest. And just allow yourself to relax into your body as you open your awareness around your heart space. And if you can get a visceral sense of a good vantage point to see through the lens of your heart, see if you can get a sense of sort of sitting back and leaning back against your spine and ribs, like your attention is right back there, resting and relaxing in the structure of your bones. This is somewhat metaphorical. It's a metaphorical tool for sitting back and relaxing and seeing out through your heart space. And as you sit there, as though you're looking out in front of you through the center of your chest, if there's anything that needs to be cleaned up and cleared up so that you can see more clearly out of the heart portal, imagine that you have a clean cloth or something to clean with, and you're just wiping away dust and debris, sweeping things away that are no longer relevant. And polishing that window that allows you to see out from your heart. And as you polish that window of your heart, there's more room for light to travel in and out, so that you can see clearly what's really there, what really has meaning and calls up the love that you hold in this space. And as you see that, you can just relax. And now that your heart lens is clear or clearer, and you're relaxed in that space to see through the lens of love, do a quick check-in with the space of your third eye, that place that is between your eyebrows on your forehead, and really opens up, or you open up from the inside out, from the center of your brain out through this lens of your second sight, of your thought processes. And if anything needs to be cleaned up in that area, so that you can see more clearly and have a clearer perception of your journey, go ahead and take that cleaning cloth or the cleaning utensils that you have and use those to your advantage. And now connect the two from the center of your brain, that connection, take that down through your throat, neck, and into your heart space, so that there's a clear channel of communication between the two ways of perceiving. And as that communication connects, those two ways of communicating connect, allow the energy of that communication to flow back and forth and to build up as it moves back and forth, up and down, and energy flow out of your arms and hands. You may want to just put your palms up toward the ceiling and open them up. Now take your attention to your right palm. This is the hand that reaches out, that gives out, that is your connection to what you give into the world, what flows out of you into the world, and who you connect with. So let this hand fill up with your reflections from the year, from the past 9 years, of the community that you have connected to, of the images and awareness of who you're close to, and how your close connections have either nourished you or have been a hindrance. And just observe that. You don't need to make a judgment about how each connection what each connection has served in your life up to this point. Just observe who shows up in your hand, in your right hand, how that feels to you. And just breathe into your right hand and allow it to fill up with all of the images and awarenesses of how you're connected to your tribe, to your family, to your work relationships, your business relationships, to your other community relationships. Feel those connections very deeply. Now take your right hand and just kind of put it in front of your mouth, because what we're going to do is just blow away any stuck energy, anything that is keeping your relationships from growing, and that are keeping you from growing and expanding into the next evolution of your contribution to the collective, to your tribe, to the greater world. And take a deep breath, and then exhale and just blow out any of that stuck energy, anything that's stagnant in this perception of your connection to your tribe and community. And do this a couple more times. Allowing anything to go that is no longer relevant, that is no longer useful or helpful to what you're here to create and what you're here to contribute. And with the next breath, when you blow out, just intend for fresh light and energy to infuse these relationships. And now take these connections, this awareness of all of these connections and the ways that you're connected, and put your hand against your heart and allow those connections to return to your heart center so that they're nurtured in love and the direction in which you're all going. And now bring your attention to your left hand, where you are receiving fresh, new connections, either through the relationships that you have now or through new relationships that come into your life. And just breathe in and out, releasing anything that is keeping you from opening up to those new connections. And open your hand even more, maybe stretching it out so that you create a larger container for those new, fresh connections that bring you into the next level of your contribution in the world. And now take all of that potential for what's coming and bring it into your heart center so that it can be infused with the love that's there. You can put your right hand on your heart as well and breathe into your heart center, building that light and energy up. And letting it inform your second sight about the feeling of the new cycle that's coming and the connections that are coming in this new cycle, and what is being renewed from those old connections that you're taking into the new cycle. Take a couple more deep breaths. Come back into the feeling of your physical experience in your physical space right now. And open your eyes when you're ready. My cat was really going crazy with that energy. I think he has calmed down a little bit. So, are we feeling complete?
I think so. I'm all.
Oh, there's mine. There's mine. I just reloaded to see if anyone is has any comments, but I think it's pretty quiet out there today. Anything else that you want to add, Amanda, before we go?
Well, I think we've covered. I had something I wanted to share, but I don't think it's relevant now, so I'm not going to.
Okay, well then.
It feels complete to me.
All right, well then, I feel complete, and we can go ahead and we'll broadcast this in the Facebook group, and eventually we're going to figure out a way to broadcast in Facebook and on YouTube at the same time. So yeah. That's coming in the new year for us, along with this development of our continued collaboration.
Awesome.
For which I am grateful for, and so grateful that we're going to continue to create community into this new cycle. So join us in the Facebook group, or feel free to comment here. And if you like our videos, please like and subscribe. And Amanda, you have a YouTube channel as well, right?
I do. I don't know what it's. I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
It's under Illuminate Your Design. Which is my business.
Yes.
name.
And yes,
I'm not as prolific as you are, but yes, I have a channel.
And we may change the way that we do this as we continue to collaborate. So it might not be as relevant for either of us to say come and like our channels. It might be something collaborative. So stay tuned. And what else did I want to say? Oh, our Facebook group is called Joyful Vibrant Life. It's a private Facebook group where you can come and get support, and just come on over, ask to join, and we will be happy to bring you in. And we look forward to your contributions. So happy Sunday, everyone. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
And more to come in the Facebook group and next month.
Awesome.
Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.